October Wall is this point at the beginning of the year where you eventually everything piles up and you're at your breaking point where you want to give up and you want to go to one of the other high schools. That's the October Wall.
I think the October Wall is the metaphorical wall that you hit when you realize you have all these projects to do and all this work to do, and you just smash and you want to cry a little bit.
The October Wall is a wall that people feel like they hit when they get too much work and they feel overwhelmed. I'm currently struggling with feeling like I have way too much work and not enough time because of other activities I have going on.
The October Wall is when New Tech kind of gets to that point when there's like a bunch of projects from a lot of teachers and everybody's really overwhelmed and behind and struggling with their grades.
I would describe the October Wall as scary and chaotic because you have so much work that makes you stressed, and then you're scared that you're not going to get it done on time.
The October Wall is like when you realize that it's getting hard, that it's starting. And, well, for me it's kind of English. I hit that wall like a week ago.
Everybody is going to hit that roadblock. It's more like a beast. I call it the beast and not the October Wall.
The first year was brutal, absolutely brutal. I mean, I came home crying and told my dad that I had 7 classes and nobody was doing anything and I just didn't know how to survive or how to do anything, and I wasn't sure if I was supposed to, do this or do that, and it was brutal. And then last year, I don't even remember hitting the October Wall. I just remember just kind of powering through it because I didn't really care at that point. I was like, this is my second year of New Tech. I'm just really kind of done at this point. I know what I'm doing. I don't care if nobody else does. I'm going to get my work done. But this year it's been really bad because it's the added stress of if I don't survive this, I don't go to college.
Well, last year I didn't really feel the October Wall because I didn't have senioritis, so I was like really on top of things. But this year I have like a job and stuff, and so it's kind of overwhelming. I feel it.
Each year it's gotten harder and harder. It's like I've hit from a pillow wall to a slightly harder wall to a brick wall.
My sophomore year, that was 2 years ago, I got here and I didn't even realize I'd hit an October Wall. I just thought it was just, you doing the work, and the work just seemed to kind of progressively get harder, which wasn't the case. And all you could really do was just, trudge on, and just, you'll make it through it in the end. But then junior year came around and I realized about this same time that, it started happening again. You started just slowing down and not wanting to do things, and you weren't as motivated.
The second year, we had a whole new class. We had to get used to the new freshmen, and I think the wall then was just it wasn't just us, the original kids, anymore. We had to be examples for the new class, and the October Wall wasn't really as much for us. It was more for the incoming freshmen. We had to help them through everything. And
Study, turn stuff in.
To overcome the October Wall, what I do is I pray a lot. I pray to God to help me through this, to make it through the October Wall, to feel confident of what the work I can do.
To overcome the October Wall, it's more so acceptance, because you have to move on. If you don't move on, you're going to end up struggling and not doing so well. So you just need to accept what's happening and try your best to
Just make sure I get my work done, keep pushing through it. Don't want to make it done.
You have to stay like really on top of things. It's really easy to procrastinate, and so you have to not procrastinate. Just like go out of your way to like make sure you turn in everything.
It's just that mindset that you just gotta keep pushing through, and once you get over it, you gotta go.
This is how I guess we've all started to overcome the October Wall, was by helping each other through it. And I mean, we can never make it through the October Wall alone.
You gotta go through it, fight through all the stuff?
Usually I take one day out of my weekend, the one day I can afford, to myself, and I'll sit there and I don't even think about school and I don't even open my laptop, and I'll just drink tea and watch SpongeBob and play with my niece.
Overall. Personally, better grades and a better GPA.
Well, it makes you stronger. You know how to balance everything. You learn how to time manage, and it makes the rest of the year easier because you already went through the hardest part, so you know that you can do it and you can handle it, and it just makes it easier.
I believe that I'll be a better student overall, putting more effort into my works, not only just here at UTech, but as well as my daily life and time management.
The mindset that you can do this.